Good afternoon, everyone. It's Sal Warner. How you're doing? I hope you're doing well. And welcome to another episode of Chatterbox. I hope everyone is doing fine and everyone's had a fantastic day so far. Everyone is keeping fine and dandy. What is everyone up to? Let me know in your comments, guys. Before I start, please don't forget to subscribe and smash a like if you could possibly do that for me. That'd be great. On your way in, on your way out, whether you like what you see, whether you don't like what you see. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is all about one little bit of rumor I want to talk about. Also want to do the preview for the Barnsley game. Of course, it's going to be very interested in regards to what team he picks. Obviously, Ten Hag has a number of options there in regards to the young players and also some players that need to gain a little bit of fitness. We do need to think about that as well. It's not just about integrating the youngsters into it. It's about getting the fitness up as well, guys. Absolutely, guys. Brilliant to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me just go through some of these comments, guys. Good afternoon, Kazi. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Big up Jim Watkins, who was here from early. Big up, Kazi. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. Of course, for Chatterbox now. Let's delve straight into it. Now, rumours is that Manchester United could be set to test Bayern Munich's resolve in regards to Musiala. Now, Musiala, of course, his contract is running out, so he needs to sign another contract. And rumor is that Manchester United could go after Musiala. Now, will that represent a contradiction in regards to what we're trying to build at the moment in regards to building our own world-class players and etc.? So if I go into the actual report that I'm reading right now, let me just have a look at this. I'll just read the actual report for you. If I bring that up for you. If I just bring that up for you guys. If we can get it up, of course. Let's just get this up. Yeah, so if we read this one, in regards to Musiala here, the article states, according to the Mirror, Musiala is demanding 300k a week, with advisors believe represents his value following his displays this summer. And it's with City, who are now favourites. Manchester City are favourites to pounce next year, when Bayern will seemingly need him to risk losing a prize asset for free in 12 months. So his contract's about to run out. So it could be Manchester City that could go after Musiala, of course. City are far from the club that are the ones that are Premier League rivals. Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, and as well as Champions League holders, Real Madrid were also tracking the situation. Bayern have seemingly not given up on talks with new manager Vincent Kompany, keen to keep him in Munich. They reportedly valued the player at around £120 million, of course. What do you think of this, guys? Is it too much? Does it represent something that we're not trying to do at the moment? Do you feel like that is too much money, isn't it? When you think about it, when you're being totally honest, you have to hold your hands up and say, look, we're not on that level at the moment. So you know what? This news in regards to what I was reading today, that Man United could be interested in Musiala. It'd be a fantastic signing, of course. But at the end of the day, we have to understand where we are at the moment. And at the moment, we cannot be spending 120 million, of course, on certain players, of course, guys. It doesn't make much sense, if I'm being totally honest. Although he would represent a fantastic signing, 122 million that Bayern want to get rid of him now. Otherwise, they face risking him, losing him for free. If he doesn't sign the contract, then there you go, guys. Absolutely. Hello, everyone. Hello, Sanjay. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's good to see you guys in the chat, of course. Big up, Mawaya. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you in the chat. 90 million up front, 30 million add-ons. Would you do that? Would you do that? It could possibly happen. Otherwise, Bayern Munich will risk losing Musiala for free. And you know what? That is a big asset lost. Of course, that would be a lot of money that they would have lost. Of course, guys. What do you make of that news? You know what? Man United got linked with a number of players recently. We have. And to be honest with you, you know, I'm taking everything with a pinch of salt at the end of the day. Just a tiny pinch of salt, just a little bit of Salt Bay there. That's what I'm doing at the moment. A bit of pinch of salt in regards to transfers and who we're after. You know, I mean, you know, not everything is set in stone. Not everything is truthful. But at the end of the day, if his contract is running out, I don't see why we wouldn't be in the running for him. If we try and get hold of him, if his contract runs out and we go after him. But then again, you've got City, you've got you got Real Madrid in the picture as well. So obviously, it's going to be very difficult to do that deal, of course, unless we splash a load of money on his wages and stuff like that. Big up, Irfan. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you, my man. I need a winger like Kvaratskhelia, Nico Williams, Leo. I know what you need, Irfan. I know just what you need. I know you need Keelia and Rico Williams, of course. Of course you do. We've heard it all before, fan. It's good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Good to have you on. Now, if I go dig further in, I'm going to talk about the Barnsley game. And right on my left, on your right, is it your left or my right? Whatever it is, I've got the team that I would select for the Barnsley game tomorrow night, of course. And of course, we have to look at resting players. We have to look at giving some players some game time to get some fitness. Also giving players some experience in regards to the young players as well. That is essential as well. That's very, very important, guys, as well. If you analyze it properly and quickly, let me just have a look at this. I'm gonna go through the team that I would select for this game, of course, and you let me know what your feelings are in regards to the game, who you would pick in regards to the game tomorrow. So, you know, it's a very interesting game, a very, very interesting game, and I'm looking forward to it tomorrow because you know what, there is a lot of interest in regards to Eric Ten Hag, what team he's going to pick, you know what I mean, and I'm very intrigued by what team he's going to pick. And in regards to this team, I've got it up here. If I just get rid of this banner for you guys, I've got it up here. Now, this is my team for tomorrow. I don't know how you feel about it. United against Barnsley tomorrow, kickoff 8 p.m., 11 p.m. where I am. Of course, I'll be doing the live watch along. I'll be playing Bayindir and goal. I feel it's really important that we get Bayindir some football matches because at the end of the day, the guys played about one football match in the last, 1 year or something like that. I would definitely play Bayindir in this game. Absolutely 100%. Next of all, the right back, I'll go with Dalot. I don't think we've got much cover on the right back, so Dalot will be my right back, of course. Maguire and Evans will be my centre-back partnership because they need minutes, basically. They need some football. They need to get some match fitness. That will be my centre-back partnerships. I would give Harry Amas a left-back place. Obviously, was very impressive during the preseason. I'll definitely give him a chance at left-back. We are really short on left-backs. In fact, we have no left-backs, do we? So we should really let Amas get a chance in this game, of course, guys. Absolutely. In the free in midfield, I play a free defensive line, which is Ugarte. I'll also play youngster Collier in there, and I'll also go up with Casemiro. Casemiro, of course. So three of those experienced players, apart from Collier, you have Ugarte and Casemiro in there with Collier there, who can act as the number 8 type of player, who can bring that ball forward as usual, as he can, like a bit like Mainu does. Anthony will be playing on the right. I feel like he needs minutes, guys. I do feel like Anthony needs some minutes. We need to play him. I would play Wheatley up front, the youngster Wheatley. I would play Wheatley. I would give him a chance up front. Of course, we do need a striker. We do need to give some of these young players some chances as well. And I would start Garnacho for the first time. Of course, I would start Garnacho. That would rest Rashford, of course, and we obviously will rest him for Saturday's game. I would rest a number of players in there. Obviously, Ugarte needs the minutes. He needs to get match fitness. So I would play Ugarte in this game, and I would play Collier. I'm looking forward to seeing Collier and of course Wheatley and Harry Amas. These are very, very important for our future. So it's important that we do give these players some chances and give these players some minutes, guys. In my opinion, what do you think of the team? Let me know what you think, guys. What you think about the team, guys. Yeah, it could be anything tomorrow. At the end of the day, we know that Ten Hag is very stubborn when it comes to picking teams and stuff. We know he doesn't really pick the players that we expect to pick. Oh, but you know what? He probably picked the first team tomorrow. We don't even know that. You know, he probably do that tomorrow. Knowing the way Eric Ten Hag is, he does do that sort of thing, doesn't he? He'll end up playing the first team. At the end of the day, we do need to rest some of these players, and it's very important that we rest some of these players. The League Cup represents an opportunity for a trophy. Of course, Eric Ten Hag won the League Cup in his first season at Manchester United, and it does represent a very big opportunity and good opportunity to win a trophy. And you know what? That team right there is capable of beating Barnsley. Of course, Barnsley would be smelling blood. And if we look at Barnsley, if I dig deeply into Barnsley and the way Barnsley operate, let me just have a look at this for you. If I look at deeply into the way Barnsley operate, I'm going to tell you something about Barnsley, right? Barnsley are not that good this season. They're absolutely a bit not performing, very, very inconsistent. If I show you their latest results here, Barnsley's last 4 results, we got Barnsley 1, Sheffield United 0 in the EFL Cup. They did beat Sheffield United to get to this position. So they are capable of an upset. Sheffield United, of course, I believe, you know, are in the Championship now. So at the end of the day, Sheffield United, you know, it is actually like a big result for Barnsley there. And then they obviously beat Crawley Town 3-0 on the 31st of August. Not a bad result. That 2-1 against Bristol Rovers, not a bad result. Just at the weekend, though, they did lose 3-0 to Stevenage. Now, you know what? I'm not going to read too much into that. Are those players thinking more about the match against Manchester United? Are they thinking about that more importantly? So the 3-0 against Stevenage is a bit of a bad result for them. But Man United, to be honest with you, should be winning this game. And they should be winning this game quite handsomely, if I'm being totally honest. We shouldn't be struggling in this game. But you know what? Barnsley will be smelling blood. They'll be looking to cause a major upset. So at the end of the day, we have to worry about that, of course, guys. You know what I mean. Big up, brother Jim. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. Good to have you back. Almac, how you doing, my friend? People keep proposing expensive transfers, but the club doesn't have the money. The club's max expense is too much of the year. I need a left-back, midfield, centre-back, striker for luxury players. Absolutely. I agree with that, Almac, but his contract is about to run out and he's not signing a new contract at Bayern Munich at the moment. So it's possible that we could get anyone, could get him for free. And Man City could look likely, his likely destination. Good formation. Thank you, mate. It's just a 4-3-3 at the end of the day, guys. The team I would pick, obviously, is a young team, of course. I would play some of those guys, of course. I don't like the number 10 Xerxes. Is it? I don't need number 10 Xerxes is here. Absolutely. Absolutely, I agree. I need a winger like Travis Keeler, Nico Williams. Absolutely, we know what you need. Of course, Irfan. Big up, Irfan, by the way. Jim, how are you doing, sir? I did enjoy the coffee. I'm good. Thank goodness you enjoyed the coffee. Jim, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. I saw you on Mark's stream earlier on, of course, Mark and stuff, and going on at the same time as me. God, what is all of that about? Goodness me. At the end of the day, look, yeah, good to see you, Jim. Good to see everyone in this chat and stuff like that. Really, really proud to have you here, guys. So, at the end of the day, my prediction for the game, as it says on the screen, is Manchester United 3, Barnsley 1. I think we will win the game quite comfortably. Touch wood, we will win the game quite comfortably, and it won't be a difficult game for Man United. It shouldn't be a difficult game for Man United. Man United should really and truly win this game quite at a counter, if I'm being totally honest with you guys. We have 6 likes. Thank you so much. Keep smashing the likes, guys. Very important that you smash the likes, guys. Please, if you could do that. There's 10 of you here. Please smash a like, guys. And don't forget to subscribe and smash a like, of course, as I just said, guys. It'd be absolutely brilliant if you could, guys, could do that for me. Now, I absolutely agree with Almac in the chat. You know what? We're far away from those Musiala type signings, of course. Jim Ratcliffe said it himself. Why don't we make our own Mbappes and stuff like that? Which I totally agree with. And we are in a new era in regards to Man United. We're not in what was the past where we're signing Galacticos signings and stuff like that. Leave that to Manchester City. They'll probably will sign Musiala, but it doesn't mean that Man United won't be interested in the signing, especially if he's not signing a new contract, which means that we could get him, very soon, of course. But you know what? At the end of the day, look, as we said, we got a young team. We have to nurture some of those young players. We've got Xerxes there. I'm rating Xerxes at the moment. I thought he played very, very well against Southampton. I felt his performance went under the radar, if I'm being totally honest. I thought he was one of our players of the game, to be honest with you guys. I don't know how you feel about that, but definitely up there as one of the man of the matches, in my opinion. I really enjoyed his performance. I really enjoyed a number of the players. De Ligt was fantastic, as I said in the earlier show, that I thought he reminded me of Nemanja Vidic on Saturday, if I'm being totally honest. You know what? I know that's big praise for someone like De Ligt, of course, but I felt he was fantastic at the weekend. I really did. And I did feel like Ahmad played a fantastic game. Do you know what? And I would rest these players. And get them ready for the big game against Crystal Palace on Saturday, which obviously represents a much sterner test against Palace. We know what Palace are about. We know what they did to us yesterday. De Ligt is very sexy. I know, Irfan, you love that sort of thing. Oh, good on you, my friend. Good on you. Good on you. Whatever you tickles your fancy, my friend. It is 2025 at the moment. De Ligt is a very good player. Absolutely. Good. Good left foot winger. That's what we need. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. We need a good left back. Of course, we do need a good left back. We do need to get a left back in there very, very soon, guys, because you know what? We might come unstuck against the better sides in the Premier League if we don't have a left back. I do feel like we need to stock up in that position. Giving Harry Amass some minutes will determine how good he actually is against a competitive game against Barnsley. So I would play him tomorrow. I would definitely give him an opportunity tomorrow, and I will see how it goes. And you can't lose. At the end of the day, we should be beating Barnsley anyway with our reserve team. I don't want to disrespect Barnsley too much, but it should be a win for Manchester United, if we're being totally honest. Almac, I would trade Bruno and Mason Mount and replace them with Florian Wirtz, but that would never happen. I wanted Bruno so last year, and Mount never signed, but we probably stuck with them. Absolutely. Now we're probably stuck with them. Bruno, of course, has just signed a new contract, if we're being honest, and Mason Mount has just signed for the football club, so it's going to be very difficult for them to leave the club. If I'm being totally honest, I didn't agree with the Mason Mount transfer, of course. Many people know that. I was quite open about it. Good afternoon, Common Pence. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you here, my friend. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome to Chatterbox. Good to have you here, my friend. Yeah, at the end of the day, look, I didn't want Mason Mount. And to be honest with you, Bruno has to pick up on his performances lately. His performances haven't been great. Perhaps we need to leave him out of the team for a little while to see how it goes. And then we can bring in another player, maybe a young player. We got a lot of good young players coming through our ranks on the conveyor belt of a new Manchester United, of course, as we move along. Irfan, what time the press conference, Ten Hag? I believe it's 4 o'clock UK time is the press conference for Erik Ten Hag. Of course, for the Barnsley game, he will be giving his update in regards to the team that he will pick. Interested to see what he's going to say. Interested to see what team we're going to pick tomorrow. It's very exciting because these sort of games, you don't know what team you're going to pick. As we know, famously, Sir Alex Ferguson used to lose this competition as an opportunity to play some of the youngsters. Yes, some of those youngsters didn't make it. As we all remember, Terry Cook, remember Phil Marine, remember Pat McGibbon, remember players like this who came through in the League Cup, of course, and didn't make it. But certain players like Gary Neville, Paul Scholes, David Beckham did make it, of course. And you never know who can shine in this tournament. Although I do feel that Erik Ten Hag will not make such drastic changes as that. I do believe that he will end up playing almost first team, but Maguire and Evans, I think, will be our centre-back partnership with Dalot on the left. And I really hope that Amas gets a chance tomorrow. I really want to see Harry Amas play because we do need a left-back, of course, guys. Irfan, Mount is never fit. He's a flop last night. Absolutely. I do agree with that. I do agree about Mason Mount. Absolutely. You know what? His injury, I mean, he was dropped from the England side, of course, a couple of years ago, even though he was Southgate's love child, basically. And he was dropped from the England team. And you know what? That says a lot if you're being totally honest. Afternoon, Randy. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Are you looking forward to the game tomorrow? Really looking forward to the game. League Cup, of course. Of course, it's an opportunity to win a title. Not a title, but a trophy. In regards to trophies, we have to win trophies. That is what it's all about. You know what? I'm happy with trophies at the end of the day, but we do need to challenge for the league. Absolutely, guys. It's very, very important. And I was very impressed with Manchester United at the weekend, and I would like us to carry on that momentum going into this Barnsley game because winning is a habit. Winning is a habit. We beat Barnsley. That's 2 out of 2. We go into the Crystal Palace game buoyed and confident, of course. And that is what it's about, going into that Palace game, because that Palace game is a very, very difficult game, of course. We know what Palace did to us last season. Obviously, it was a very depleted side that we played last season against Crystal Palace. We did have injuries. We did have unfit players. Of course, it was a difficult game. But at the end of the day, you know what? Palace ain't performing well this season so far. They drew with Leicester City, of course, equalised in the last minute from the penalty spot. So they're not doing as well this season as they were last season. So I feel like it may be an opportunity for Man United to come in and pounce on that. I thought Bashir would target our left flank and build their attacks like against Dalot. Common Pence, you know what? I mentioned this earlier in the earlier show in regards to the left back position. One day we will get unstuck. We do need to have a left back there. This is why I will play Harry Amas as the left back, of course. Dalot is a great right back, of course. He's a natural right back, guys, of course, guys. Absolutely. Big up Irfan, of course. Is Man United player home to no, it's at Barnsley, my friend. It's at Oakwell tomorrow, my friend. Thank you. Peace, Randy. Big up Elite Baller. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you here, mate. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining me, legend. Thank you very much. Dalot is trying his best, but he isn't a left back. Luke Shaw is never fit. Absolutely, Matt. You cannot blame Dalot for the lack of positioning, for the way he's performing. At the end of the day, he's commendable that he's doing that job in the first place. I absolutely agree 100%. We do need a left back. This is why I'll play Harry Amas tomorrow and see Harry Amas, see how well he does against a team like Barnsley, who will be determined to defeat Manchester United and cause a major upset, of course. We don't want an upset tomorrow. That will absolutely knock us off our stride, of course. We need to go out there, take the game seriously and win the game handsomely, of course. And I feel like even our second team should be good enough to win that. James Warrington, Radcliffe said he's changing the way we do transfers. He said that he's finding the next best thing, the next Messi, etc., before they become famous. Absolutely, and I absolutely agree with that, James. He said also that he wants to create the new Mbappes. He did also say that we spent £1 billion, of course, and we haven't got any £100 million players, of course. Now, that is an issue that we want to resolve. We want to build our own £100 million players. And of course, we're on the road to doing that. Mainu is on his way to becoming a £100 million player. Garnacho is on his way to becoming a £1 million player. And who knows who else could be? We still got some great youngsters there. We got Ahmad, we got Rasmus Højlund, of course, who could become great players as well, guys. Absolutely. So you know what? The future does look bright, guys. Absolutely. Jim Watson, Sal, sorry to distract you. I need to address these trolls that come here and say that I support teams. I want them to sit them down and close this chapter. Listen, guys, I just want you to say, right, Jim Watkins is a Manchester United fan through and through. I know that for a fact. So just sit down. He's at the end of the day, look, no one is to judge anyone who is a Man United fan, who isn't a Man United fan. At the end of the day, Jim, I know, is a Man United fan. I know Man United fans like the back of my hand, and Jim is a big Man United fan, guys. So I address that officially. That is my statement in regards to defense of Jim Watkins. Big up, Jim Watkins. Thank you so much, you legend. You are a Man United fan. Comments, I actually have an option. Dalot is fouled right back winger, to be honest. He's a good right back. I would like him at the right back. That is his natural position at the end of the day. At the end of the day, he did play there for AC Milan on loan as well, didn't he? Ten Hag is building a monster. Scary. Absolutely, Randy. There's a lot of positivity to come from Manchester United, of course, and Eric Ten Hag, including the youth. Of course, we have a bright future. We have a conveyor belt of great young players coming through the ranks, guys, and it's very, very exciting times for Man United. I don't know how anyone could be negative about the times right now, because we are doing bits right now and the youngsters are coming through, and I'm excited about that. Fanative 8, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you back. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the stream. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well wherever you are, my friend. Thank you very much. Looking forward to the game tomorrow. Massive game, of course. League Cup. Every day is a massive game. Every game's a massive game for Manchester United, and I'm staying up late for it, guys. I'll be up at 11 p.m. watching that game against Barnsley, of course, guys. Absolutely. Almac, they said Rabiot didn't sign because he wanted astronomous wages, but Marseille signed him in and aren't a big club. Marseille are the only European champions in French history, so I don't know about the big club thing. They haven't been a big club in the last 30 years, but the thing is, they're a big French club, but as we know, French league isn't that strong. What I would like to know, Almac, is where are they getting that money from? Where are Marseille getting all these P's from? That's what I would like to know at the end of the day. Fan, about the European Champions League club will not go down in European Champions League now. Absolutely, fan. I'm not too sure what you mean by that, but absolutely, I agree with you. Regardless, because you always talk the sense, my friend. Barnsley is not that far from Manchester. That is good. Barnsley is not that far from Manchester. It's actually in Yorkshire, so it's about an hour or two from Manchester, of course. So there's a little bit of travelling, but you know what? They travel in luxury. It isn't a problem for the Manchester United team, of course, going to Barnsley. Just as we know, Barnsley played in the Premier League in 1997-98 when Arsenal won the league. They had the nickname, it's just like watching Brazil. That's what they used to have their nickname back in them days. Manchester United defeated Barnsley at Old Trafford 7-1, but they also lost to them, I believe, that season as well, 3-2. We did knock them out of the FA Cup, if I'm not mistaken, I believe, or it's the other way around. But Barnsley are a little bit of a tricky side, especially at Oakwell. So we have to be ready for that game, and they'll be ready to cause an upset, of course. It isn't that far away from Manchester. You're absolutely right, Sanjay. But at the end of the day, we should be winning that game, whether it's near Japan or it's near Manchester, that we should be winning that game, to be honest. And we should be winning that game convincingly. If I'm being totally honest, we should be winning that game with our youth team, if I'm being. I don't want to show any disrespect to Barnsley, but this should be the case at the end of the day. When Manchester United should go into that game, winning that game, of course. Big up, Schultz. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you back, my legend. How you doing? Yes, sir. This is what I long for. When the rivals losing and United winning makes the week easy. It makes it a lot more capable, doesn't it? It makes you cope with the weekend a lot more easier when we win games, doesn't it? It's been a horrible couple of weeks, of course, but let's hope this next week is fantastic. Let's hope we get another win against Barnsley and we beat Crystal Palace as well. That'd be absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Schultz, for your comment. Good to have you back, my friend. Good to see you. Fan, I'm very happy Rabiot is coming to his cap. You don't like Rabiot, obviously. Yep, I think he's gone to Marseille. Good luck to Rabiot, of course. Brian Fats, the game's at Old Trafford. Is it? Is it at Old Trafford? I'm not too sure it's at Old Trafford. Let me have a look. I thought it was at thingy. Yeah, you might be right, Let me have a look at this. You might be right. Let me have a look at this. Today, tomorrow, EFL Cup. Let me have a look. EFL Cup. Yeah, it is at Old Trafford, guys. My apologies. It is at Old Trafford, guys. That's good then. So it should be a win. Should be a win for Man United. I got confused with that slightly. Thank you, Brian, for correcting me, my friend. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is at Old Trafford, so we should be winning that game, guys. It's at Old Trafford. We should be winning that game pretty easily, to be honest with you. I don't think it should be represent any problems for Manchester United tomorrow, especially at Old Trafford. Although we would say that Barnsley would thrive at playing at Old Trafford. They would love to play at Old Trafford. It is a big game for them. It'd be one of their biggest games in the last 20 years, of course, guys. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. Let me see. Jim Watkins. I supported two teams, Manchester United at Brisbane Broncos Rugby League, being a Broncos fan since 1999. Absolutely, Man United 92. I'm a loyalist. Absolutely, Jim. Do you know what? No one doubts you. Do you know what, Jim? As long as you know that you are a Man United fan, you do not need to prove yourself to anyone. Let me tell you that. My whole life, I've been told that I'm a Cockney Red, I'm a Man United London fan, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a real fan, this, that, and the other. But let me tell you this, Jim. No one can tell you that you're not a real fan, my friend. No one can tell you that. You know what you are, and you don't need anyone to try and say that you're not. They just want to banter you. They just want to make you upset because they're upset about something else about themselves. Maybe they're feeling insecure about their own supporting their own team, of course. Is Sal short for anything? Absolutely. I'm going to let you guess that, guys. Absolutely. I don't. My full name. You know what? You have to guess it. City might be try it for Musiala, but he wouldn't want to play in the third division. James, absolutely. Why would he want to play in the third division at the end of the day? City are going down at the end of the day. They're going to end up going down, guys. Of course. Don't worry. That'd be absolutely sweet when they do, though. But I'll say, yeah, it is short. Is that Old Trafford? Yeah. Sorry, misquoted of sorts. I want United to concentrate in Europa League. I do as well, but we also have to take these games very, very seriously, guys. Barnsley, these cup games, of course, are very, very important, of course, guys, as we know. Big up Mawia. Haaland has scored 9 Premier League goals this season. That's more than most of the teams. It's almost unfair. I don't know where that guy gets it from. He's like a bloody robot at the end of the day. I don't know how he gets these goals. I don't know how he does it, too, if I'm being totally honest, guys. But on my side is the team I'll pick for the Barnsley game. Let me know what you think about that, guys. Absolutely. If you could do that. Palace away, Spurs home, Villa away. Absolutely. Palace should win that game. Spurs at home should win that game. Villa away is going to be difficult, but we won there last season, so I see no reason why we shouldn't want to win that game, guys. Absolutely, Schultz. Let me have a look at this. Remaining September fixture, Barnsley 20, Spurs should win all those games. If I'm being honest with you, Common Pence, if we win all those games, you know what we could celebrate. At the end of the day, Spurs will represent a difficult game, but it's the type of game we should be winning. Arsenal went there yesterday and won with a depleted side. Of course, Odegaard didn't play, Declan Rice didn't play. So at the end of the day, we should be aiming to win that game, guys. Absolutely, of course. Elite Baller, who is saying that Jim Watkins is not a Man United fan? Oh, just someone in the comments yesterday was saying it was time to tease him, trying to banter him, but no, he's a Man United fan, guys. So you don't have, no one here, Elite Baller, all you guys, has to prove their allegiance to Manchester United. We are Man United fans. We're all Man United fans. People think that we have the time to sit here and talk about Man United if we don't support them. That would be a very, very lonely thing to do, wouldn't it? You know, if you don't support a football club, but you're sitting there talking about the football club you don't support. That would be absolutely crazy, wouldn't it, at the end of the day? So, where is Queen? Stephanie? I don't know where Stephanie is. I haven't seen her for a while. She's probably on Saeed's channel or something like that. I don't know. At the end of the day, big up. Irfan, Man United Academy have new talent to come in the first team. Absolutely, Irfan, really excited about that, of course, guys. Absolutely. In the early 2000s, I used to go to sports cafes and Pig and Whistle and 12 a.m. towards Man United games. Absolutely, Jim. I have no doubt you're a Man United fan and you're a big Man United fan as well. Absolutely. You subscribe to my channel. You know what? You come on here every single day. You speak the truth. You speak the gospel in regards to Man United. Absolutely, I'm proud to know you, my friend. Absolutely, as a fellow Man United fan. Stretford Gamer TV. There is no serious issues, injuries for any Manchester United players that face Southampton. Just a few cases in the camp. Absolutely, I said that earlier on in today's show. It looked like there were a few stretches, few stiffness in the leg. Haaland is a freak. Absolutely, he's a robot. He's a reptilian. At the end of the day, that is what Haaland is. At the end of the day, Mawaya, Haaland is really mad. He killed the value of Hatcher. Absolutely. It's a shame that we missed out on him all those years ago, of course, as we know, as we remember. Irfan, Spurs is not a top level team. They may have to win. Spurs, we do have to win that talk. That's the sort of game we have to win. We have to try and beat Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, and of course Spurs. And of course, in between FC 20. But it starts tomorrow against Barnsley, of course. We have to win the game against Barnsley, especially as it's at Old Trafford, of course. We should be winning that game, guys. And we should be winning it quite handsomely if we're being totally honest, guys, in regards to that. But definitely looking forward to the game. Definitely looking forward to the team selection that we pick. Really excited to see the team. Really excited to see what kind of team that Eric Ten Hag picks. I really do hope that he does play Harry Amas. I really do hope that he does play Collier as well. That is very important as well. I think that we do need to play some of those youngsters and giving them some minutes. Big up Admiral Drex. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you back, you legend. Thank you so much for joining me today, mate. Good to see you back. Hope you're looking forward to the game tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it, even though it is a very, very late kickoff and I'm going to have to dim my voice a little bit. But at the end of the day, look, we're going to be excited for the game. 2 out of 2, that's what we're looking at. Doesn't matter if it's Barnsley. Doesn't matter if it's just like watching Brazil. It is Manchester United and we have to win that game, of course, guys. It is very important that we win that game. And it's also important that we get some of those players some minutes and some time, of course, guys. But you know what? Knowing Eric Ten Hag, he'll probably play Bruno and Xerxes and all those players in the team and he won't rotate at all, but I do think he should rotate. Sal, who's your favorite Wu-Tang Clan member? My favorite Wu-Tang Clan member is probably Method Man. If I'm being totally honest, Elite Baller, I like Method. I like Redman, though. I think Redman is one of the most underrated rappers of all time. I got all of Redman's albums. I really do appreciate Redman. He's a very, very good rapper. And so is Method Man and Ghostface Killer as well. They're very, very good rappers, of course, guys. Absolutely. Big up the Wu-Tang Clan, of course. Big up Admiral Drex, of course. Trust what we have. Absolutely, there's a lot of good things coming. A lot of good future coming, of course. Jim, so I don't care what people think. You are a gentleman. I go for other channel, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, and sometimes a banter. Here in Australia, you go to Sports Stadium. And everything. Mate, do you know what? People go on other people's channels. There's nothing wrong with that, Jim. KG goes on Arsenal channels. Mark Goldbridge has been on Arsenal channels. It doesn't mean anything. At the end of the day, it's just about football conversation, and it's a right to have football conversation with other fans. I've had rivals on it. I've had Jason McAteer, ex-Liverpool player, on my show here. Jason McAteer on this show. being sports guy, of course, ex-Liverpool. Same, name your favourite player that we never bought for Man United. Janino, if I'm being honest, Middlesbrough player. Janino is one of my favourite players. And also Ronaldinho was one of my favourite players. I felt that he was very, very brilliant. One of the most underrated players of all time. Would have been fantastic for us. But of course, if we signed Ronaldinho, would have we signed Ronaldo? Would we have signed Ronaldo, guys? That is a big question, of course. Cool. Big up, Jim Watkins, at the end of the day. No problem. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. On this stream, we are safe. We are all Man United fans, of course. It's all about the love on this stream, guys. And it's all about the result tomorrow and getting through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Of course, I know some people will say, oh, it's only the Carabao Cup. But you know what? Winning is a habit. Winning is contagious. We need to win football matches. And that is what the most important thing is at the end of the day, guys. It is contagious. And we have to carry on that winning run. I was very impressed with the team on Saturday. Not just that it's Southampton. I know it's just against Southampton. I know a lot of the haters will say it's only Southampton. And they were more interested in Jadon Sancho than they were for Man United on Saturday, which was disappointing. But at the end of the day, I was very impressed with the team performance. I was very happy with the team performance. And we go from there, of course, and we go on a run, hopefully. So if you get a chance to meet Eric Ten Hag, what advice would you give him for the Carabao Cup against Barnsley? At the end of the day, if I was to give Eric Ten Hag any advice, my advice would be is that don't just pick players based on reputation. Pick players that you feel are good enough and you feel deserve a chance. Play players that deserve a chance. If they deserve a chance, play them. Don't play players just because they got PR and stuff like that. That would be my advice. But also, one other advice in his defense, I would say, you're doing a great job. Be strong. Be strong. That's all I would say to him. Darko, what's up, my G? Big up, Elite Baller. Of course, on the legends on the chat. Of course, you legends. Thank you so much for joining me today. Jamie, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you, mate. Hope everything is well. Good afternoon, sir. Big win as predicted. Toxic United fans still can't enjoy win when we actually score goals. It's a joke. At the end of the day, you can't please everyone, Jamie. They're not real Man United fans at the end of the day. And people are talking about my friend Jim not being a Man United fan. Absolute joke, isn't it? When you've got people celebrating Liverpool scoring a week ago, and you've got people not celebrating us winning 3-0 yesterday, David, on Saturday. At the end of the day, what is wrong with them? Crazy, isn't it? They're meant to enjoy it. They're meant to be Man United fans, and they should be supporting their team. Big up. Definitely. Those are the soggy biscuits, guys. Absolutely. We are having a big up fan, of course. Big up Elite Baller, of course. Soggy biscuits in the house. Who is the soggy biscuit of the chat? Absolutely no one today. There's no soggy biscuits in the chat today. But my soggy biscuit of the week was Jadon Sancho. He is the soggy biscuit of the week. He's the soggy biscuit of the week. No one here at the moment. And also those Man United fans who claim to be Man United fans, but are not really Man United fans. They are the soggy biscuits as well. Jim Watkins, I'm a happy person. Nothing gets me down. I'm blessed. You are blessed too, Sal. I just laugh it off, dust it off. Absolutely, Jim. Love that. That is the mentality to have, my friend. Very good mentality. You're a good person, and that is what matters. And you are a Man. You're a Man United fan. You're a proper red, my friend. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. John Chambers, how you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Reply to your email. Reply to your email. Which email, mate? Which email did you send it to me? What did you send me, John? I'll have a look at it in a minute. I will definitely have a look at it, my friend, and we'll go from there, my guy. Absolutely. Jones, John. Blah, 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 blah. Let me read this properly when I come back. Big up, John, though. Big up, John Chambers in the chat. Thank you for joining the stream. Definitely gonna read that. Let me have I've got to concentrate on my emails, of course. I can't be rude to my chat, of course. John, I'll go to it. Absolutely. Soggy Biscuit fans, absolutely. The Soggy Biscuits in the house, copyrighted to Sal Warner, of course, guys. The Soggy Biscuits. I'm having ginger biscuits, so keep me out of this. Yeah, you listen, yeah. If you're not having biscuits that go soggy, don't talk to me about your ginger biscuits, because ginger biscuits don't go soggy. The reason I like Jammy Dodgers is because Jammy Dodgers go soft in the tea. Even though they look like they won't go soft, they go soft in the tea, Darko. Ginger biscuits, you can leave a ginger biscuit in the tea for weeks. It won't go soft. Darko, sort it out, my friend. What made the biscuit soggy? Absolutely. The biscuit soggy. Soggy biscuit is basically a term that I'm using for the clowns of the week, basically. So this week, the clown of the week is Bruno Fernandes and Jadon Sancho. Bruno Fernandes for writing that comment on the Instagram, but above him is Jadon Sancho. He's the soggy biscuit of the week. And all those fans who don't support Man United, you know, who they supposedly supposed to support Man United, but they celebrate when our rivals Chelsea win. At the end of the day, that is the soggy biggest. Big up, Sal. I start Maguire and Evans at the back, Garnacho on the left. Absolutely same as me on the screen, if you can see. Yeah, I've got Barnsley United the other way around. It should be United Barnsley, by the way, but never mind. But Evans and Maguire, guys, yeah, definitely. My prediction for the game is 3-1. What is your prediction for the game, guys? What is your prediction? I think it's only one leg. It'll go straight to penalties as well if it's not sorted out in 90 minutes. Of course, Benzema is a big miss. I wish Benzema played for us. It would be a big mix. De Gea, United 40. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you on my stream. Good to have you back, my friend. They rather us lose than Ten Hag be in charge after a game of disgrace. Fans in my house. Absolutely. Absolutely, mate. You know what? It disgusts me that they call themselves Man United fans at the end of the day. People sacrifice themselves for this football club, and you got people who are playing Russian roulette with their fan, but with their allegiance to Manchester United, which isn't great. Of course, it's disgusting, and I don't support them. I don't embrace them. I don't endorse them at all. Absolutely not. I hear some fans saying that it's just Southampton. They can't just even enjoy a win. Absolutely. Let's see what happens with Man United. Of course, it all determines what happens on the pitch, Kenny. At the end of the day, one thing we will be doing, me and you, is we'll be supporting the football team that we support. You know, and that's what it's all about, of course. Jim, I've got a joke for you, Sal. Those trolls can dip salty biscuits in a burnt coffee. Absolutely. They will drop their soggy biscuit in the tea, my friend. They will drop it in the tea. That's what they should, because at the end of the day, not even worth a soggy biscuit at the end of the day. The soggy biscuits are actually tasteful. Absolutely. Jim, I will protect you from all. Absolutely. We got the protection here in this chat. We protect each other here. We're family on this chat, of course. I gave you a sub. Would you be as kind to sub me back? I subbed you, Elite Baller. Check that sub me to you. Good stuff, my friend. Big up yourself, my friend. Absolutely. Jamie Cyrus, Jamie's on fire. Absolutely, Jamie. Big up, Jamie, yourself. Absolutely. Thank you for joining me, Kenny. If I see Southampton beating top teams like Arsenal or City at home, I want to see the same energy on the other United fans who will keep saying that it's just Southampton. Absolutely, Kenny. And at the end of the day, you know, Southampton will take a lot of points off a lot of teams this season. You'll be surprised. They will. They're not that bad. We were brilliant. At the end of the day, Darko, no need, bro. I'm all happy. Big up everyone. Of course, Jim, you legend. Just Southampton. It was just MK Dons when we lost 4-0 in the FA Cup at the end of the day. Look, you don't know what I mean? This is a Premier League side, this Southampton. Southampton is a Premier League side at the end of the day. You know what? How can anyone doubt Southampton? And they got there. They got to the Premier League for a reason. They are a Premier League side. They're full of internationals. You know what I mean? You can't underrate these teams, you know? At the end of the day, watch them this season. Let's see, isn't it? If they have the same energy when Arsenal and Chelsea and City play them. Big up, Elite Baller. Thanks for subbing, mate. I will sub your channel right away. Big up, Kenny. Of course, support everyone. Of course, guys. Mawea, Lee Sancho, he's only like Chelsea legend. Sell permanent. Rashford is back. Absolutely. Big up, Mawea. Of course. have nothing to do with him. It's the Man United fans who have something to do with him. Those so-called Man United fans out there who are kissing his backside, of course, guys. Elite Baller, have sub to your channel. Big up everyone. Keep growing, keep moving up, and supporting people, of course. Big up everyone. Thanks, Kenny. You are most appreciated. Big up everyone. Love the love, guys. The Darko, the best thing to not feed the trolls and even block them. I will absolutely. Do you know what? They're just low lives at the end of the day. Smash like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let's go, Reds. Absolutely. Let's go, Reds. Absolutely. Bring up Sal. Are you in a bar? Are you a bathroom singer? Sal, I am definitely a bathroom singer, although I don't like to sing in the bathroom too much, because at the end of the day, that's where, you know, the demons lie and stuff like that. So you know what, we don't want to wake them, stuff like that. If you get what I mean, if you know what I mean, if you know, you know. Baller, what's cooking, brother? Big up everyone. Hope you're doing well, guys. Big up everyone in the chat. It's been fantastic so far. Looking forward to the Barnsley at Old Trafford tomorrow, of course. Got it wrong. It wasn't at Old Trafford. It's at Old Trafford, of course. Can't wait to the game, of course. Big up Brian, of course. Sal's a bad singer. Low. Don't say that, Darko. That's absolutely out of order. Do you know what? I don't know if you had my rendition of Charlotte Church the other week. I did give you a rendition of Charlotte Church, didn't I? I did give you a singing, and you guys, you should stop the jealousy. Stop the jealousy just because you can't sing. Do you know what I mean? I can sing, guys. Absolutely not. I can't really sing. If I'm being totally honest, I can't sing as well as I think I sing. You know what? You know when everyone thinks they can sing until they hear themselves on camera? I used to think I can dance until I saw myself on camera in a family video in front of 30 people. I did see myself dance, and it was absolutely atrocious. I still have nightmares about it today, that I actually thought I was dancing. I actually thought I was busting some moves, and I wasn't actually. I looked like I was having a stroke, guys. It was horrible. Absolutely. I can't see your comments. I think you blocked me accidentally, my brother. Elite Baller, Jim, you're blocking people. Big up Elite Baller, by the way. Not me, Sal. It's Brian saying, absolutely. I know what Brian's about. I know what Brian is all about, mate. You know what I mean? I know Brian is all about that bloody Celine Dion. You know what? You know what? I don't mind. You know, nothing. No, I know I can't sing at the end of the day. I'm more of a articulate guy. I'm more of a writer than anything, guys. Keep smashing the lights, guys. Absolutely, Elite Baller, you legend. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much for joining the stream. We need to get together and make a huge stream full of all of us, guys. Of course, that's what we need to do. Absolutely, guys. Darko, thanks, grass me up. Big up, yeah, Brian. Do you know what? It's quite obvious because at the end of the day, you snitched yourself. Putting that in the comments because you know I'm just going to put it on the screen because you know I put everything on the screen at the end of the day. You do know that, don't you, mate? Absolutely. Sal, I tried to find your beatbox. I couldn't find it anywhere. You're going to have to ask Mick for that. The beatbox is in one of Mick's channels and it was recorded in July. I give you a clue. It was recorded in July. Although I don't claim myself to be a beatboxer, of course I don't. I'm in the hip hop game and stuff, but I'm not a beatboxer at the end of the day. I just manage. I'm just a manager. At the end of the day, guys. So what's your future plans in life? My future plans is just to keep healthy, be happy, live well, look after my loved ones. And that is what it's all about for me, my friends. And hopefully health is the most important thing. Everything else is a bonus. It's just keep my health, keep happy, and keep striving at the end of the day. That is my future plans. I hope, God willing, of course, guys. That is what it's all about. And just try and be happy. Happiness is important. Strive for happiness. Because at the end of the day, it's all about how you're feeling and what you want at the end of the day is how you're feeling in regards to everything, of course, and don't listen to outside noise. Of course, that is what's also important, guys. That's how I feel. What is your plans for your life? What is your plans? What do you expect? What are you looking forward to in life, guys? Let me know in the comments. Is there anything spectacular that you got something looking forward to? Is there anyone who's got an ambition to be something that is absolutely crazy and way out there, of course? Sal, can you make a beat and I'll do rhyme or United on it? Sal, can you make a beat and I'll do a rhyme on it? I'm not a producer, Elite Baller. I'm a music manager and a ghostwriter. But I can talk to my friend AO Beats. If you check out AO Beats online on YouTube, AYOBEATZ. AO Beats produced a lot of great songs, worked with a lot of great people. Check him out on YouTube and also Reds, REDZZ. They'll be able to help you out. If I do find a rap song or something great, maybe you can rap on my intro. That's a good one. You know, that's produced by AO Beats, by the way. Absolutely. No, Elite Baller, check maybe it was an accident, delete another person, but you knew Elite Baller, maybe an accident. I look it up and some minutes, got to find you on YouTube settings. Big up, yeah, big up. You know what? The accidents happen, don't they? You know what? I tend not to block people on here on the weekend. I didn't want to block anyone, but it became abusive, so I had to block some people, of course. I did have to block a few people, which was unfortunate. I don't like blocking people. It's not what I do. I don't do blocking. I don't mind the argument, to be honest. I don't mind the banter with people. I don't mind having a back and forth with people. But when it gets personal, when it starts to get abused, that is when I start blocking people. Not that Jim blocked anyone, by the way. Absolutely. Sal, how do I check YouTube setting? I did block someone, but Elite Baller, I was on by accident. I'm not too sure how you do that. I think you have to go to your settings and go to privacy and then go on to blocked. A bit like Twitter. I think it's the same thing. I think it is the same thing. If I'm correct, I'm not sure. I've never had to unblock anyone yet, at the end of the day. So I'm not too sure how to do that, my friends, at the end of the day. I will look it up. Jim, if you're on Twitter, you're not on Twitter, are you, mate? Absolutely. Sal, you make me mod, and I'll make your life much easier. And mod on more 16 channels, bro. Absolutely, I will do that. Absolutely, I'll make you a mod. Also, Grayo is going to be a mod as well. The one thing, Elite, is that I don't have much hate at the moment. I do get them at the weekend, though. I do get hate at the weekend after the games because I'm very smug in regards to Man United. People know that I'm very confident. I would call it confidence. That's what I would say. I call it confidence, predicting that Man United are going to win against Southampton. I had a number of people before the Southampton game that say that, we're not going to win and they're going to come back. They got receipts and stuff, but they were made to look pretty stupid at the end of the day. It's a shame I blocked them beforehand. But definitely Elite Baller. Let me, if I can get a pen somewhere, I'll definitely write it down. Elite Baller, are you on my... Yeah, just send me a comment or something at the end of the day, and I'll make you a mod, my friend. Absolutely, of course I will. At the end of the day, big up. What channels are you mod for, Elite Baller? Which ones? Big up yourself though. Big up everyone, of course. Have a look here. Big up. Be back in a few minutes, Jim Watkins. Absolutely. Big up yourself, mate. Big up Elite Baller, of course. Lots of love in this stream. Absolutely, Brian. Lots of love in the stream. Always, Brian. Always love in the stream. This is what it's all about. At the end of the day, I should have a sound effect here. Can I ask you guys something really quickly, please? Guys, I've got an explosion here. Look, I've got an explosion. And I want to... Can you hear it? I don't think anyone can hear explosion. I'm trying to get sound effects on my stream, guys. I think I need some sound effects. I can hear an explosion. No one can hear an explosion, of course. I'm trying to get some good things on my stream. But you know what? Lots of love in the stream. I should get some nice love music in that, you know what I mean? To match that up, of course, guys. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Basically, thank you guys for joining me. Fanatic, I had heard it. You heard it. Big up. Yeah, that's it. I can't hear it. Why can't I hear the explosion? What's going on? I cannot hear the explosion, guys. At the end of the day, look, you know what? You're going to make me... I'm going to give it another explosion, guys. There you go. Make sure you can hear it, guys. Big up, everyone. Yeah, big up. There you go. Fanatic has heard it. He can hear the explosions, my friend. You see what I mean? Those explosions are going to be for the bad boy comments, of course, in the chat, of course, guys. Absolutely. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Absolutely, guys. Elite Baller Sal, Memodia Mix channel, Mark's channel, Mina, Never Foul, etc., etc. Mina, I know all those guys, absolutely. How do you become a mod anyway? I'm not used to, I haven't gave anyone a mod yet. So how do you make someone a mod, Elite Baller? Let me know. I haven't made anyone a mod yet. Of course, I'm new to live content. Of course, I used to do recorded interviews and stuff like that. So it's only been about 3 months since I've been doing live content, and it's grown rapidly. And I have you guys to thank. It's been absolutely brilliant. It's been a fantastic ride at the end of the day, guys. I've been enjoying it and getting to know all you great people, of course. Absolutely. It's been absolutely amazing, to be honest with you. Great. Absolutely. Yeah, so tomorrow, Barnsley, Old Trafford. My prediction, Man United 3, Barnsley 1. Sal, let me see. Then add as a moderator. Wait, sorry, guys. I apologize. I did actually block you by mistake. Let me have a look. Let me have a look, guys. If I can have a look at these comments. Yeah, I got to find out how to do this. If I could get people make a moderator. I'm not sure. How do you make a moderator, guys? Absolutely. Someone needs to help me. I know I'm a bit of a dunce. Big up the dunces. Big up the dunces, guys. Big up the memberships. Big up everyone, of course. Yeah, 3 goals, Man United will be good. That'd be absolutely brilliant. I'll do it today. I'll do it tonight. I'm going to have a look on Google, see how to do it. I'll do it, mate. I'll do it, Elite Baller, for you. I'll make you the moderator, my friend. Jim Watkins and Greya deserve to be mods. Absolutely, Jim and Greya. I'm going to do all of you guys. Absolutely. Absolutely will be mods, of course. Elite Baller, right-hand click on my YouTube channel, Sal. Absolutely. Let me have a look. If I can right-hand click on your YouTube channel, I'll do that. Let me go. Elite Baller. Elite Baller. Elite Baller. Let me have a look. Let me see if my subscriptions actually. I might have you on here. It might be a lot. It might be a lot more easier to do it like this, guys. Absolutely. If I can get all my subscriptions. If I can find you. I think I saw you earlier on today. If I saw you earlier on today, definitely I'll catch you on here. I'll catch you on here and I'll do it in front of your very eyes. I'll do it live, definitely. Hold on. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Let me just put this on. Yeah, big up everyone, Elite Baller. Big up everyone, get Elite Baller. Elite Baller might get you to 100 subscribers from Bangladesh and Bhutan. Big up everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to Elite Baller, guys. Absolutely, guys. I'm about to make him a mod. At the end of the day, if I can make him a mod, if I can find him. If I can't, I'll have to do it later on. Because I'm going through some of these subscriptions, of course. Lots of subscriptions. At the end of the day, if I can see it, let me have a look. Elite Baller. Yeah, I'm going to get onto it today because I do need them. Elite Baller. What? There you go. Wait, hold on. There we go. Got it. Yeah, so you do that and then you go to big up Darko, big up everyone. Big up Smash Likes Up, big up Elite Baller, of course. I use a share help user. I've subscribed to your channel. Now, how do I make you a moderator, guys? How do you make it happen, guys? Absolutely. How do you make it happen? I've got here. It says share. Hi, user. Copy the QR code. Yeah, I'm gonna do it later. Because I don't. Which option do you pick? So go onto your live stream on YouTube and add it. Oh, okay, yeah, I get you now. Duh, of course. Big up everyone, of course, in the chat. Don't leave me now. Please don't leave me now. Don't leave me, guys. Definitely not. Elite Baller. So a standard one, yeah. What the hell? What the hell are you up? That is a moderator. Done. There you go, mate. Done it for you. Live in color, guys. Live. I done it. I made Elite Baller a thing. I've got to do Jim as well, guys. Jim and Grayo, of course. Grayo's not here today. He can't make it, of course. So I've got to do him as well. I've got to do Jim as well, of course. Jim is a moderator now. Add as a moderator. There you go. There you go. But only abuse, guys. Yeah, anything that is like anything abuse. Nice one, brother. So big up, Elite Baller. You are no problem at all, mate. Absolutely. Nice one, brother. Big up. You are in charge, guys, of that. Okay, big up, Jim Watkins. You're a moderator as well, Jim. Big up yourself. Yeah, so anyone writes any abuse you don't like, don't block anyone for no reason, guys. Sal, I taught you something today. Absolutely, Elite Baller. Do you know what? That's the first time I've been taught something on YouTube. I've been using YouTube since 2000 and bloody when it came out. You know, as people see from my music and stuff like that. Live content is a different game. Absolute different game, guys. Live content is just a different. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome, Jim. Absolutely. Well done, Sal. We got 2 spanners in the chat. Absolute. Don't block people for the sake of blocking people, guys. Yeah. All right. Don't bother. Yeah, I know even if you disagree with something, guys, that's good. Thank you, everyone, though. Brilliant. All your support, everything like that is fantastic. Love all your support. Love this chat. You know what? It's all love in this community. We got a great community here, and it's growing day by day, guys. And I'm excited as it grows even more. I've got some great projects going on for this channel. Great content going on with this channel, guys. Brilliant content. I'm really excited to see it, guys. And at the end of the day, you know, I know you want elite baller. So I know you. I know. I'm not joking. I'm just joking, mate. Absolutely brilliant to have you guys on board. And this channel has only been around since June when I started doing watch-alongs for the European Championship. The channel was around before June. Obviously, I used to do non-live content and stuff, but since I've been doing live content, this channel's grown. It's doubled in size and stuff, and I'm delighted, you know, with all you guys, and I have you guys to thank for absolutely everything for helping the channel grow, guys. So now we can block experts joke respectfully. Big up, Jim. Absolutely. There you go. You got the little spanner there. Absolutely, definitely a spanner in the works. Absolutely, mate. Big up, Jim. Big up the moderators in the house. In the house. Absolutely. We can't have too many moderators, though. We're going to have too many contrasting views on people and stuff. You know what I mean? Big up, everyone. One of your new mod is a anti-Bruno. Mate, at the end of the day, it's opinion. Football's opinion at the end of the day. You have to accept it, Matata. Big up, Matata, by the way. It's just opinion at the end of the day. If he doesn't fancy Bruno, that's his opinion. That's his opinion. That's football at the end of the day. And it's great to have a difference of opinion sometimes, isn't it? You know, we all have differences of opinion. I do think that Bruno needs to improve, of course. Like and subscribe. Big up. Big up, Matuda Tata. You absolute legend. Thank you for liking and subscribe to the channel. You legend. Thank you, mate. Sal, how many goals would you be happy with for Xerxes in all competitions? I'll be happy with 10. To be honest with you, 10 to 15 in all competitions. I think that'd be good for a first season, if I'm being honest. How many did Rasmus get last season? Rasmus got about, how many? He got about 15, didn't he, last season? He was top scorer in the Champions League for a period of time, of course. I'm not anti-Bruno. I'm Bruno critic, and Sal, I mean, some amazing captain in our time. Absolutely. We've seen some big captains in our time, and we do have high standards, and that is natural with Manchester United, of course, because at the end of the day, Bruno, if we're being totally honest with ourselves, I love Bruno. I worked with his brother for 2 years, guys. I'm not going to criticize Bruno, like abuse him or insult him at the end of the day. I'm going to say it like this: he hasn't performed well, and he hasn't performed well for a while. And I do think that he does need time on the bench, if I'm being totally honest. The problem is we don't have anyone to replace. Of course, Bruno praising Sancho is criminal. Absolutely, that is bad. That is bad. And I said it, of course, at the weekend. I've spoken about it in depth. It wasn't good, of course. Richard, Man United going to win the UEFA Champions League, FA Cup this season. Man United better than Real Madrid. Absolutely, Richard Hudson. I agree with every single one of those statements. Thank you very much for your chat. Man United is the best. I agree with that statement too. Big up, Richard Hudson. Thank you so much for joining me, my friend. Sal, sometimes I may not be able to make the stream. Is that okay? And for tomorrow game is on at 5 a.m. Won't be online. Absolutely not a problem, Jim. Thank you so much for your chat. Feel free to join the chat after the game and watch it through if you like. Absolutely. Thank you anyway. Thank you for letting me know. That's absolutely fine, Jim. Thank you, mate. Bruno is better than CR7 and Roy Keane. Don't know about that. I'm not going to agree with that, mate. Absolutely, I can't agree with that. That's a bit too far. You're a bit too overzealous, Richard, at the end of the day. This current team is better than... No, mate, you lost me now. You absolutely lost me now, mate. You've lost me, completely lost me now. Absolutely, you've lost your... Keep smashing the likes, please. Absolutely, keep smashing the likes. Keep showing your support to the channel, guys. Let's not forget, I'm 100 away from 4,000 subscribers, guys. Just 100 subscribers away. When I started this live content, I was only on 2,000, guys. In the last 2.5 months, I've gone up to 4,000 almost, 100 away. You guys are absolute legends. You are absolutely brilliant people. Thank you so much. Cool, big up. Yeah, Elite Baller, I think it's banter, Elite Baller. I think that's absolute banter. Don't block him, though. I like the positivity. It does make us dream. Hello, absolutely. Richard is a banterer, of course. He is a banterer. I don't know if he supports Man United. I have to wait and see. So, did you think Onana was good saving penalty? Onana's very good at saving penalties, Elite Baller. I think he was brilliant. I think he's a brilliant penalty taker. Penalty saver, should I say. I think he's brilliant at that. The only thing is his other parts of the game, which is the low shots. Luckily, Southampton didn't do any low shots against us, you know, in the near post. Luckily, I'm surprised they didn't at the end of the day because he's a bit weak there. But he played well on Saturday. Give him his dues. Why did you go so late as a content creator? I didn't. I started in 2020. I done it, but I didn't used to do live content, Newman. I used to do interviews and stuff like that. I had lots of people on my channel. I went on lots of people's channel. And I stopped because at the end of the day, I do music as well. And I've been in the music game for a very, very, very long time. of course. So at the end of the day, I stopped that, and obviously, and time consuming as well, obviously. But now I'm back, of course, guys. And I started a long time ago, a lot longer than a lot of these people can see. I started a long time. You're looking at 6-7 years ago now. I started this content creating. In regards to YouTube itself, I started 20 years ago. So don't test me, guys. Absolutely. But I know I made a good low save on the left foot of the first half. So yeah, that's why I think he's. You know what? One thing I would say, Elite Baller, is that he had a great game at the weekend. And you know what? I hope he keeps it up, mate. I really do hope he keeps it up. I really do. Because I like Onana. He was my first choice goalkeeper when we were after goalkeepers. And I really hope he does do the business this season, guys. Absolutely. Jim, okay, mate. And you. Big up everyone. Elite Baller. Big up everyone. That is the show wrapped up. It has been an hour. You absolute legends. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a brilliant show. Loved every minute of it. You absolute diamonds, you. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow morning for Breaking Dawn. Please try and join me if you can. That'd be great. I'll be doing a watch along tomorrow as well for Man United against Barnsley, guys, at Old Trafford. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. You absolute legends. Don't forget to subscribe and smash a like on the video, or even become a member if you could be as kind, guys. Thank you very much for all your support, and thank you for all the new moderators. Congratulations on new moderators. Good to have you on board, guys. Take it easy. All the best. Peace.